Hello, Nightwish Army, and welcome to the comments. So for those of you who might not know, this is something that I personally like to do. I started it for various reasons, but the biggest one is that it gives me an opportunity to connect with you guys in another way instead of just like me doing the reaction and then reading the comments on the side, and maybe if I respond to them, having, you get a response from me, but most likely you probably don't. I do read the comments, so I figured at one point I was just, why not just make a video about just read the comments. So yeah, to my knowledge, I don't think anybody else does it this way also, so I'm a little bit of a hipster in that regard. Also, it does create a nice contrasting video, I guess. I don't have to be like so perfect in my explanations or anything like that, so it helps to de-stress and decompress and to process the music in a more meaningful way for me. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. First up, General Gabriel Bardak says, "Hello, John House. Nightwish fan here. Your musical quest summoned me. Welcome to the world of symphonic metal." That's such a badass genre. It's symphonic metal. You're not wrong. And thank you for checking out this legendary band. You are a very perceptive person. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is not a typical song for Nightwish, but it is one of the few songs in which Marco Hetala, their bassist and singer, that's cool, is the main singer. The first recording is the studio audio version from the album Dark Passion Play of 2007. Good lord. When the main female singer was Annette Olsen, the backup singer in the music video. And the second recording is live from the Tampere, Finland concert in 2015, where the main female singer is Floor Jansen? Is that how you say that? Jansen? Is it floor, like just like floor, or is it like more like a floor? There's probably some accents that I'm not getting. Oh yeah, you pronounced Jansen. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Here also as a backup singer. He goes on to say about the instrumental and vocal added parts. It's good to know they recorded their orchestral and vocal backtracks with prestigious institutions such as the London Philharmonic Orchestra. That's so badass. Dude, it's so badass, man. London's The Metro Voices Choir Group and London's Young Musicians Children's Choir as their regular partners. That's so cool. He goes on to say, since this is your first Nightwish reaction, it is my duty to give you the updated, short history of the band concentrated by Anne Waychoff, one of the biggest Nightwish fans who has since passed away. And I am doing this in her memory. Oh, it's very kind of you. It says, Nightwish was started in 1996. They are considered a symphonic metal band with a female main singer. They are from Finland. Tomas Halopian. Tomas, I kind of got that. The keyboard player composes and writes the lyrics for about 95% of their music. Sami Vanska was the bassist of the band, starting with their second studio album. He was with them until 2001. Then Marco Hetala, the bassist and vocals since 2001 to 2020. He recently announced his retirement, both from the band and the public life, for the next year at least. So maybe not retirement, but hiatus. I don't know. Then in May 2021, Jukka Koskinen, Jukka, became the bassist of the band for the Human 2 Nature Tour, and recently the band announced he became a permanent member. And there is the guitarist Empu Vorian. He also recorded the bass lines for the first studio album. Then there is Troy Donockley from the UK, who is a multi-instrumentalist and vocalist. Jukka Nevalainen is the drummer. In 2015, due to Yuka's health issues, Kai Hato became the drummer, and as of now is a permanent addition. Nightwish has had 3 singers. The first one was Tarja Tarya. I get the J's get me. Tarya. Operatic vocals. She was with them until 2005. The second one was Annette Olsen from Sweden, Poppy Strong vocals, and you just heard her in the first recording. She was with them until 2012. The third and current singer is Floor Jansen from the Netherlands. Power, operatic, soprano, most versatile. You just heard her in the second one. There are live concerts that you should use depending on what era. From Wishes to Eternity and End of an Era, Tarja. Monterey Festival live in 2012, and Exit Festival has Annette. Live at Wacken 2013, and live at Wembley, live at Tampere. Vehicle of Spirit, Decades Live, or Decades Live, all contain Floor. I hope this helps. It does indeed. It does. It's so comprehensive, man. You have no idea. Thank you. I want to welcome you to the Nightwish community. Well, thank you. It's great to be here. I hope you like them enough to continue the journey. Believe me, Nightwish will surprise you with their songs. You will never know what to expect. They are unbelievable live. I want to warn you that Nightwish fans are hardcore, so be prepared. For an extended set of suggestions with links, I posted 2 huge comments in the community tab on my main YouTube channel, and then he drops the link. Boop. So thank you. So really appreciate the comment. Once again, like super thorough, and the links that you provide. I mean, I Ghost Love Score like really kind of just blew me away, all around. So, and that came right off your page. So thank you. You already know that though, because at the time of recording this, that one's already up and you already commented on it. So. Appreciate the comment, sir. Thank you. Next up, Bill Addercliffe says, "You're right. This is not typical of Nightwish. For starters, the lead vocalist in this song is not their lead vocalist. The backing vocalist in the live performance is actually their lead singer, and the dude with the guitar is Marco Hitala, their bassist, now retired from Nightwish. Their lead vocalist is Floor Jansen, their third lead singer. If you want to follow their music." If you want to follow the music video, followed by live performance format, I'd suggest their Endless Form's Most Beautiful Song, as it's more typical of their sound. The title is derived from the last paragraph of Charles Darwin's Origin of Species, and there are plenty of references to evolution in the song. And then we drop some links. Really cool. Appreciate the links. The live performance as well. The band is Finnish, the lead singer is Dutch, and their multi-instrumentalist is English. They have been around since 1996 and still going. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Thank you, sir. Next up, Tula Yamsen Karkila. Drop some emojis, so appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking out the video. Next up, Matthew Leo says, "Never seen a reactor start with this song. Nightwish is a female-fronted band. You saw her here." Boop. Yeah, I know. Whatever. Like, if I'm interested in something, it was just, I don't know. It was just a thing. I didn't put a whole lot of, like, I don't know. Like, where should I start? I didn't know. I like the look of it, and I like the name, so that's why, I chose it. Next up, Loriaden says, "Finland adores metal. It's the country with the most metal bands per capita." I did not know that. That's awesome. And the most respected studios are the legendary Finnvox Studios, founded in 1965. Here, many great metal bands, also Nightwish, make their recordings and mixed and mastered it. In the studio, the sound of Love Bites was refined by Finnvox masters Mikko Karmila and Mika Jusila. Hope I said that right. I'm sure I didn't. Boop. Appreciate the comment. And appreciate the context for the Love Bites stuff. So that's actually how I found my way here, is through Love Bites. So next up, Jurgen Bruin says, great reaction. Just follow General Gabriel and enjoy the rabbit hole. Boop. No arguments. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the comment. Next up, Two-Face says, the North German Division of the Nightwish Army reports. We are there. Special greetings to the General of the Army, Gabriel Bardak, in your comments. And of course, the rest of the Nightwish Army and the Sabaton family. So the band, and then we dropped some members of the band here. Flor Jansen on vocals, bass and guitars, Marco Heitala. Guitar is Empu Vorinen. Keyboards and songwriting is Tomas Halopainen. Ulian Pipes is Troy Dinockley. And then on the drums for the first one was Jukka Nevalinen until 2013, and then the second one was Kai Hapo. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Also, love that you tell me where you're from. Okay, I don't know if you know this about me, but when you guys tell me where you're from, it's my favorite thing. So, thanks for telling me. Next up, Robert Sheeler says, Nightwish Army USA Pennsylvania Division, saying thank you for your reaction to Nightwish. Well, thank you for the support, for checking out the video. This song is featuring the bassist Marco, but normally he sings backup, and the first video was the second singer, Annette, who is no longer with the band, and the live version is the current singer, the Valkyrie Queen, Flor Jansen. New subscriber for your reaction. Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. General Gabriel Bardak left you with band info and a link to a list of the amazing songs with some links there to follow. If I may suggest, their song, it's Ghost Love Score, already done, already live. You probably already watched it. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing. Yeah. If you haven't seen it for some weird reason, it's go watch it. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Also, we're not so far away. I'm not gonna tell you where I am, but I'm also on the East Coast. So, next up, okay, you are not gonna hear me try and stumble my way through French. We will just say thank you for the comment. I really appreciate that you took the time to. You know what? No. Yeah, if you're gonna take the time to write out a whole comment in another language, I can at least run it through, Google. He says, hello from the Nightwish Army of France. Excellent reaction. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. To listen to the biggest group in the world for I guess, for him. But you've only touched the tip of the iceberg, and you're only at the entrance of the rabbit hole. I wish you good florgasms and continue your reactions. We will always be behind you to support you for our group. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. More listening, please. There you have just listened to a live of Tempier with an excellent mix. Thanks. You're welcome. Make the Wacken Festival 2013, and you are sure you can't go wrong. The 15 songs in the set are classics for all fans of the band. I believe a bit of Romanticide or Starting Softer, as Floor says, with Ever Dream. And I think our friend Gabriel was due to arrive shortly. He has already. You can confidently follow his roster with the best mixes at the right speed and with very good audio. The audio quality is important. Continue the nets of the groups are tense, and it will. Okay, basically saying once you get in, you don't get out. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. Once you get in, yeah, they got their hooks in me. Another thing, the group is much better live. You'll have the opportunity to realize it. Good listening and a new subscriber here. Well, thank you very much for the comment, buddy. I really appreciate it. Boop. And the support. So next up, Hugo Olvera says, welcome to the world of Nightwish and symphonic metal. They really are a unique band, beautiful songs that reach your heart and soul. Hope you continue to react to them. Greetings from Portugal. Boop. Yeah, it's a thing. It's gonna keep, I'm hooked a little bit. Really like the Celtic vibes kind of really do it for me. So. Next up, I guess Kelsey H says, I skipped the version with Annette because after all, I want to enjoy this. Wow, the shade. Apart from the fact that Nightwish live always sounds better than in the studio, with Floor, they have also been able to win the most versatile singer in the world. This song isn't typical of Nightwish, but it shows that this band makes the music they want and doesn't ask what the label wants. Very important. Very important. I appreciate the comment. Also, but if you skipped it, you missed the music video, which was like so perfect. So perfect. Oh, you both skipped it. I mean, it's your prerogative, I guess, but, you know, come on. There's still good stuff. There's still good stuff. Boop. Appreciate the comments. Freddie Gorgonjek says, thanks for your reaction. Oh, well, thanks for watching. This ballad is not uncommon for Nightwish. They have lots more, but the brunt of their songs are symphonic metal. Nightwish has great album tracks, but are best discovered live. As with a lot of these bands that we've been looking at on the channel, they are better live. I do like doing the double feature reactions though, because you get a sense for how the song has matured, you know, from where they do it in studio to where they play it live. And it also gives me a little bit more time with the song to kind of like react to it, you know. So that's why I like doing it. They go on to say, our General Gabriel has already commented with loads of info and YouTube links to explore. I find their music very diverse. A lot of songs switch up and turn regularly. So you never know what to expect. I myself love it when that happens. I do too. And although heavy, their music is very melodic for the metal genre. I hope you will continue to dive into their catalog. Thanks. Boop. Well, Ghost Love Score is already live, so, you know, it's happening. Appreciate the comment. Next up, Frederick Nilsson says, I would say that this is far from what they sound like. Nightwish is a symphonic metal band, so they'd be more heavy than this. Follow Gabriel's links to songs with good quality that shows what Nightwish is about. Boop. Not a problem. Lance Roulet says, dude, if you follow Gabriel's list, you cannot go wrong. If you need something harder, much harder, and now, then Romanticide, Whack in 2013, is your potion. Boop. Appreciate the suggestion. Maybe for the next one. We'll see. Next up, Trina Dawn says, Nightwish Army, California, checking in. Enjoy. Great track. Tip of the iceberg. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Also, love that you tell me where you're from. Also, love the whole, like, Nightwish Army reporting in thing. Like, it's really a favorite. I love it. Like, more. Do that more. It's fun. Thank you. Next up, iWitty13. Drop some emojis. Appreciate the support, buddy. Thanks for watching. Next up, Edalupe says, react to Last Ride of the Day featuring Tony Akako at Rock in Rio, and yours is an Empty Hope at Tempier. You want to see her growl. Oh, yeah. Boop. I do. We'll get there, though. Next up, Mikhail Skold says, great reaction. I guess that you could go according to Gabriel's list. This is the way we often introduce new Nightwish listeners. Other great first-time listeners, according to me, other great firsts for a new listener, I guess is the gist. These two, Shudder Before the Beautiful and Weak Fantasy. Boop. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. One other thing, though, if you're going to drop suggestions for me, ladies and gentlemen, try and put, like, that, like, tag me in it, like, at John, I guess I'm John House now, but, like, John.reacts is what I used to say, because that's what the channel name was, you know, not too long ago, but whatever, just some way, like, at John. So when I go to look for suggestions, I have a way to filter instead of, like, you know, scrubbing through all of these comments on all of these videos to try and find the one that I'm looking for. Next up, Orange Guppy says, do we have suggestions? Wait for the worldwide Nightwish Army with our General Gabriel Bardak. Also, I don't know if that's your real name, but you're Goku's dad, so that's cool. Sorry. We are a peaceful army, by the way, a Nightwish army. Sorry, coming back. Just seeing Gabriel already reacted. Bye. See you at the next one. Boop. That was a great comment. That really, you get me. Appreciate the comment. Thank you. Next up, Alan Day says, welcome to the wonderful diverse world of Nightwish. UK Oldies, division of Nightwish Army, here as a new subscriber. Thank you. Hope you'll keep on watching and listening, especially their live recordings. Just follow Gabriel's list or pick and mix from it. I have every Nightwish recording, live and studio, and have yet to find a track I don't like. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Thank you for the support. Next up, Sanhor Sores, I did not say that right, says, I would really like to know precisely what kind of folk this is, so I can search for more in the style. This is what? Traditional folk, she shanty folk, Nordic folk? Could anyone let me know? Thanks. Boop. And then some dude named John House responds, I don't know, sea shanty, Celtic? I didn't mention it during the reaction, but this track actually really does put me in mind of the Modest Mouse, We Were Dead Before the Ship Even Sank. Which is definitely my favorite Modest Mouse album because of Johnny Marr's influence. But there's heavy folk vibes in that one, for sure. So, boop, boop. Appreciate the comments. Thank you, thank you. Tarkus, up next, says, as you surmised, not very representative of Nightwish in general, but still great for what it is, especially the live version. The others have and will tell you, just follow General Gabriel's list. Not necessarily in order, and you can't go wrong. Boop. Appreciate the comment. Amy Goodson, up next, says, greetings from the Nightwish Army, Palm Springs, California. Welcome to a world-class musical journey. The band is nearly always best enjoyed live, and their primary lead singer is a female, Flor Jansen. You don't really know Nightwish until you've heard her sing. I would agree with that. I would agree with that after Ghost Love Score. Yeah, like, I knew when I was hearing The Islander that this was like, okay, this wasn't, this is like one of their, almost like a palate cleanser kind of thing, where like if you're listening to an album and it's all like at one level or one, who is calling me? Nobody, that's who. And I forget what I was saying. I don't know. I guess we'll see if it comes back. If not, it wasn't all that important, I guess. It says you don't really know Nightwish until you've heard her sing. Yeah, totally agree. Oh, that's, it functions as like a palate cleanser, because if you have like all of the same thing, and it's like, no, you need something kind of to break up you need to create the contrast, right? And so that's what that song felt like to me. Or this song, The Islander. It says, a comment from Gabriel Bardock, who will provide you with the band's bio and list of links and performances from his YouTube channel. Ready for more reactions. Boop. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Next up, Miss Dove says, yes, please, do listen to more Nightwish. Below in the comments, you will find Gabriel Bardock, our Nightwish general from the Nightwish Army. He will guide you. Guys, this is so cool to me. It is so cool that this is like, there's this, the cohesion in the fan base is just, it's so much fun for me to dig into. So, again, that's another reason why I like these comments videos. So, boop. Appreciate the comment. Next up, Dimitri says, please do more Nightwish. You won't regret it. Boop. No arguments. More is coming. Next up, Robert Brown. Heads up, bro. When you stop a Nightwish song before the actual end of the video, you risk missing a gem, such as in this one. Did I stop before the end? Did I not let it play? I've been burned on that more than once. You would think I would learn. And I'm so aware. I'm like hyper aware of it. I don't understand how it keeps happening. Sorry. My condolences. I'll be better. Boop. Next up, Harbor S says, just found you on this song. Great reaction. Well, thank you. Welcome to the wonderful world of symphonic metal. Flor, the female doing the backing, is their lead vocalist, and the singer with the double neck is Marco, though he's no longer with the band. Very sad about that. But he took personal and mental health time, and he was very frustrated with the industry as a whole. But his other work is amazing. We hope he will decide to go back to Nightwish sometime in the future. There's truly nothing like Flor and Marco singing together. If I were you, I would go for Ghost Love Score live from Wacken 2013 for the next one. Oh, look at that. Are you me? Because that's what I did. It's one of their 3 longest songs, but it really is amazing, and it's where most reactors start. With Nightwish, you'll want to do the live performances, as they don't do very many music videos for their songs. So live is where you'll want to go. They are one of the tightest live bands I've ever seen. You won't be disappointed. Annette is the one in the official video. Floor is the one with the band since 2012. Tarja is their original lead vocalist. She's amazing too, though personally Floor is my favorite and fits Nightwish perfectly in all ways, so you'll want to stick with lives. The audio on most of their lives are great. There are tons of festivals or concerts they film themselves. You'll see a lot of recent ones, but aside from recent years, you won't go wrong with anything from the WAC in 2013. Wembley, Buenos Aires, Tempier, and more. So much for you to go through. This is the absolute best rabbit hole I've ever gone down. I've subbed for the ride. Thanks for sharing this musical journey with us. Greetings and blessings to you and yours. Nightwish Army, Alabama Division, present and accounted for. Boop. Well, I appreciate the comment. Thank you very much. I've already said that I do like to do double shots to hear this, like to hear how the song has evolved from the studio to the live version, but. Next up, K-Mash says, yeah, more Nightwish, please. Sure. This isn't their usual sound, though. Every song is different. There are many heavier songs and more epic ones. It is the most rewarding rabbit hole to jump down. They are best live with current singer Floor since 2012, and most with first singer Tarja until 2005. Their second singer from 2005 to 2012 is pretty much best on the studio versions. Subbed in hopes of more. Gabriel should be in the comments with info and good quality links. Some slow and poor fan-made ones out there. He is our Herald General. Nightwish Army, BC, Canada, reporting for duty. Boop. Love it. I love it, guys. I love it. Thank you. This is so much fun. Next up, Citan F says, I made the huge mistake of listening to one Nightwish song and deciding I didn't like them. Oh. I won't say which one or which singer, but I kept reading about them and decided it wasn't fair to judge a band based off one song. So I watched a full live concert on... Man, that is so important that you did that. They had, and they've been my favorite band ever since. But to just be able to like overwrite, yeah, an opinion that you've made about it's very important to be able to do that. So big ups to you. Boop. Appreciate the comment. He also says, if you want to go to Nightwish Extreme Opposite, then check out either Romanticide from the WAC in 2013 or Yours is an Empty Hope from Wembley 2015. Boop. No problem. Next up, Leonardo Barbosa says, thanks. You're welcome. Silver Black says, best backing vocalist ever. She's actually, you're funny. That was funny. Boop. And then finally, Yaska U2 drops some emojis in support of yours truly. So, boop, there you go. And I appreciate the comments. So, all right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the comments for this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know what you think in the comments of this video. I haven't done comments of comments videos yet, but nothing's off the table because I'm out of my mind most of the time. But no, I don't think we're going to do that. But yeah, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Yeah, if you're looking for ways to support me or cast your vote for more Nightwish, there's a link in the description to the Patreon. You can go ahead and support me over there. Super thanks are active on the channel as well. So if you want to drop a super thanks and be like, hey, do more Nightwish, I'm pretty money motivated. So that's how you do it. All right. That's going to do it for me from this one, though, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you did enjoy it. I'm going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next one.